Hi, I'm Carolina Ponte.
Hi, I'm Pedro Varela. We are artists from Brazil and we are here in Viborg for the show Enredado. It was quite difficult to say Enredado for Danish people, so I hope the video helps. I think the similarity and the point in common is the idea that we are working with this web, with this narrative, because the word in Portuguese, enredado, means that you have something in a plot. And so there is an idea of a narrative, but this narrative is messy also, because enredado also means that. You can see this in my work and Carolina's work, and this is the point, the connection and concept that we thought for this exhibition.
And I think also we are working, both of us, with a certain type of collage of information. I think we have this in several layers because we were living and working together since like 20 years, so our works are really enredado. In 2017, we are here for the first time in Viborg for a residency, and it's a really good experience for us to be here for 3 months working.
Yeah, we started during this residency a lot of projects that are part of our production nowadays. For example, the big blue paintings I'm showing, they started here in Viborg as little ball pen drawings. So here at the Viborg Kunsthal, we just had this space, but not only physical space, but space and minds to create new proposals for our production.
I think that my work developed a lot in the everyday studio practice and also from what I'm living at the moment. I think most of the artists are working like that. So the importance to have residency is that you are living in a totally different place and with different people, and you can collect this information and put in your work. It was very important to know the space when you invite us, because we had the possibility to choose between the two spaces, and our first thought it was no, we have to have this open space. I remember that was for me the first image I have of the Kunsthal is the exhibition you had here in 2017. I love it, and the space and everything.
It's a space with a lot of particularities, and they like that. I think it's much more interesting for me as an artist to deal with a space with a lot of characteristics that are very particular, instead of a white cube or something that could be anywhere. I believe that it's very important to have these open windows. My work's totally about landscape. I mean, it can just be a mess if you look at that way, of only visual way, because it doesn't look like a normal landscape with a point of a perspective. The idea is to create something that embraces the internet life and all the thoughts and all the things you can see in the world nowadays, because we not only live in this three-dimensional world, but a multi-dimensional world that embraces this internet and social media and everything. And so for me, that's a landscape, and it's interesting to have this landscape outside.
And also in my work, I think the crochet is a lot related with nature, the shapes and everything. So we have the trees and the landscape here, but also the architecture with the drawings and the collage. It's good to have this. We have a friend who's now living here, and she had a lot of plans for us, like together and with other artists. We love to come to Denmark, so yes, it's always on our plans. And sure, we'll be working together for a long time, I think. We are always like coming back for the places we once were, because we create a connection with the people and the place, so I think it's a good thing to maintain it.